Hey guys, Darren Asbury here with Revital Outdoors, bringing you another exciting podcast. Tonight we're going to talk to Mr. Alden Patterson. Alden got a top 10 finish last year at the BFL tournament on Kerr Lake, also known as Bugs Island, to keep everyone happy. So we're very, very excited to talk to Alden. Before we get started, Revital Outdoors is very excited to announce we are featuring a $2,500 sweepstakes giveaway for a lucky angler at the end of the year. All you have to do is see that rotating banner at the bottom of the video. Hit that link at the top of the description right below this video. Enter in your information. It takes 3 seconds to do. I promise every avid angler out there is going to want to enter this giveaway. We got a lot of great companies coming on board with this. You're going to get a lot of great stuff from Revital. You're going to get some stuff from Cigar Line. We also have Flippin Outdoors, and we're working on some others. So make sure you hit that link, enter into that giveaway. I promise you're not going to want to miss it. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Having a lot of fun talking to all the BFL anglers this year, so make sure you subscribe to our channel. That way you get caught up to all the content that we've been publishing. Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. That's Revital Outdoors. If you've never heard of Revital Outdoors, we're a premium CBD company. We offer premium CBD products to all the outdoor enthusiasts out there. Our products are THC-free, made right here in America. They're great for combating all the different ailments that hunting and fishing enthusiasts endure out there on the field or on the water. So make sure you check them out. And, again, you can purchase them directly off our website. That's www.revitaloutdoors.com. That being said, all the housekeeping stuff's taken care of. Let's go ahead and bring Alden Patterson into the studio. Very excited to talk to Alden tonight. Buddy, how you doing this evening?
Great. Glad you're talking to me.
Absolutely. Appreciate you taking time to come on board our podcast. So, man, let's get right into it. So last year, top 10 finish, BFL tournament, Kerr Lake, Bugs Island. I know you call it Kerr Lake, so let's just call it Kerr Lake for what have you. Man, you got a great reputation on Kerr Lake. I looked up your profile on Major League Fishing. So tell us about last year. Tell us what Kerr Lake is. Why is it so special to you?
Well, really, to me, Kerr Lake's so special because, man, it's a lake. You can go there and you can do absolutely anything you want to do, anything, whatever your strength is, you just go fishing. And that's what I did last year when I finished 7th in that BFL. Just went up there and fished my strengths. I stayed one creek all day. You know, it's that place, especially this time of year. You cover enough water, you're gonna run into them eventually. That's all you gotta do. Go fish your strengths, whatever it may be, because you can fish from clear water to dirty water to whatever you want to do. You know, you just go up there. There's fish right now. It's pre-spawn, spawn, post-spawn. Do whatever you want to do. Literally, whatever you want to do. If your deal is going down the bank, throwing a Cinco, you can go do that right now. Or if you want to go bed fish for them in clear water, you go do it. Whatever you want to do.
Cool. What were you kind of relating to last year? Were you just kind of running and gunning and junk fishing, or were you relating to one specific pattern?
That's Kerr Lake. It's a lot of junk fishing. You know, you're liable to catch 20 pounds, but every one of them fish gonna come on a different bait. You know, last year in that tournament, most of my fish really came flipping, and a lot of my fish this year came flipping. You know, at Kerr Lake, flipping is just one of those deals. It's just staple. You know, springtime fish are up there shallow. You know, you get on the bank, you just go for them. You bounce about back to back. You know, corner to corner, whatever you're getting bit off of. It's a big enough lake. You run it. You can run the entire lake fishing the same exact thing. And if they're on that deal, you're going to catch them.
Absolutely. So, you know, I've talked to a lot of different anglers that, you know, obviously Kerr Lake, Bugs Island has a lot of tournaments there throughout the year.
Yeah.
There's 2 or 3 different divisions of BFL that visits every year. So been talking to a lot of anglers. A lot of them have mentioned the flip and bite. Now, one thing I'm seeing kind of a rotating trend with is guys are talking about flipping bites. You can kind of flip whatever, but it seems like the guys flipping tubes are getting a little bit better quality bites. What's your call on that?
Well, I ain't never flipped a tube one single time in my entire life. So
fair enough.
That'll tell you that right there. As far as the flipping bite goes, you put on whatever bait that you have confidence in, as long as it's the right color, something on the green base, you're going to get bit. You just you put it right here on the nose, they're going to bite it. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, and that's something else. I've heard a lot of good reports on green pumpkin green, pumpkin candy.
Yep.
Anything with green pumpkin, a little bit of green flake, and something else seems to work.
A little bit of chartreuse on the tail. I mean, that's deadly. Literally anything you want to flip, whatever your bait is, that's what you like. You'll catch them on it.
I got you. And there's only 17,592 different variations of creature baits that you can flip out there right now.
Exactly.
So,
I promise, if you drop it on the nose, they're gonna bite it.
and that's the thing, like, throughout tournament fishing, just bass fishing in general, especially down here in Florida where I live, everybody's always like, "Oh man, what bait, what size, what color?" Look, dude, if you hit them in the head, it doesn't matter what you're throwing.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna bite it. That's exactly that.
They're
That's
gonna
how I've
hit
been
it.
running.
Yeah, so that's cool. Sounds like you're a flipping guy. You're up shallow, but to me, you have the stigma of a guy that covers a lot of water too. Like you're not wasting time. You're going down the bank.
Definitely. Because these fish, it's really not the type of deal where, as far as what I've found, is where you have to fish for them super hard. It's just the fact of putting it in front of them to where if you cover enough water, they're not everywhere, but if you run enough water, you're going to run across the right ones eventually. And it don't happen every weekend either. But, you hit that magic weekend and you got 20 pounds and you're running the same stuff you've been running for 4 weeks.
Okay. Are you suspecting the same kind of pattern is going to factor in this year? I mean, it sounds to me it's one of those deals where this time of year, whether pre-spawn, spawn, or post-spawn, you can put a flipping rod in your hand and just go to town.
Definitely. The bite at Kerr Lake is the same. Like it's the same year in, year out. It's a little bit different as far as where you catch them, whether they're on this or they're on that, they're in the front or they're in the back. There's always going to be a flipping bite though. And if you get on the bank and you flip every single thing you see, you're going to run across them eventually.
Right.
That's how I try to go, looking at it.
Okay. Are you an angler that targets the 5 biggest bites you can get, or are you just going to go after bites?
No, because Kerr Lake, you can get the 5 bites. You're going to get the 5 bites, whether you're fishing for big ones or small ones. You just have to definitely go try to catch the biggest 5 because that's what it takes at the end of the day. You can go catch 20 fish, but they might only be 2-pounders.
Right.
So, I mean, that ain't going to do you much good at the end of the day. You put that bait in your hand that hey, I might only get 6 or 7 bites on this bait all day long. But in the day, if I get those 5 to 7, 8 bites on it, I'm going to have them. Absolutely. And that's what I've been trying to do up there.
Okay. Are you a big weight guy or a small weight guy? Are you trying to get that nice, just definitely pendulum fall, or are you quick down?
Big weight.
Big weight.
All the way. It varies. It truly does vary. I go fishing. I have up the 2 same rigs. I have one of them with a 30-second weight on, and I have one of them with a 1/2 ounce. So I pull up on that right lay down or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I got to throw my lightweight on this one. Let it, just teeter through that thing. I'll throw that one. But if it's some heavy stuff, I'll be flipping my 1/2 ounce set up in it, 25-pound test, that deal.
I got you. So, well, Alden, you've given us a lot of great insight to Kerr Lake. For this coming weekend, what do you think it's going to take weight-wise to win? What do you think it's going to take to get a check?
It's tough to say what it's going to take. I think it could take anywhere from, like last weekend I finished second. I only had 15. I was expecting it took 18 to win. I was expecting it to take at least 20. I was like, it's April. Like it's hammer time. It's definitely a time where you can bring in like a 22-pound bag right now, easy.
Really?
I'd say it would take 17 to 20 pounds to win, and probably 13 to get a check is what I'd say. 12, 13.
Good deal. Last question before we let you go. You're a co-angler in this event, and your boater doesn't really tell you a whole lot.
I'm not fishing in this BFL. I'm fishing the ABA out of Island Creek, actually.
Right, correct. But let's say you're a co-angler in this event.
Yeah.
You're completely blind. Your boater doesn't tell you a whole lot. You didn't get to practice. What 3 rods you taking with you as your co-angler?
I'm taking a spinner bait, a topwater bait of your choice, and a Texas rig, like a 1/4 ounce Texas rig with your brush hog style bait of choice is what I'm taking.
You had to mention the brush hog.
I almost didn't, but
no, brush hog is a notorious bait. It's one of the first baits that Zoom came out with. They probably sold more Zoom brush hogs than any other creature style bait. Definitely. It doesn't work a whole lot. I mean, I don't recommend buying any of them.
Not at all.
But I mean, it's something that you can, in a pinch. Every Bass Pro and Walmart in the country has them. You can just pick a couple bags up and go from there. So, well, Alden, a lot of great fun talking to you, man. Gave us a lot of great insight to Kerr Lake. I know you're not fishing the BFL this year, but good luck to you fishing the ABA. Great organization as well. Something that Revital Outdoors hopes to represent in the coming years. So really firmly believe in that organization and the grassroots opportunity there. Before we let you go, Alden, I checked out your social media. You got a lot of great family, friends, people that support you around that area that you live in. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely. First of all, first and foremost, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And then mom and pops. I mean, without mom and pops, I wouldn't be able to fish every weekend like I do. Obviously, just my family and friends. Really no sponsors here. But big thank you to everybody that supports me. Family and friends that I've made over the 10, 15 years in the fishing community. Everybody's great.
Absolutely. Great testimonial there. And, just to back up what Alden's saying, some of the greatest friends that I've ever met in this earth have come from drawing them as a co-angler or just, seeing them at the way in.
Yes.
You got friends for life. And that truly means a lot to what this fishing community can and be a part of. And that being said, I'll go even a step further. You can meet friends all day long on social media, but you can meet the greatest friends of your life going to a boat ramp, paying your money, and
most
fishing
definitely.
Even down to a Tuesday nighter. So,
oh yes.
For sure. So, Alden, really appreciate you coming on our podcast. For all the listeners out there, this is Alden Patterson. He got a top 10 finish last year at the BFL tournament on Kerr Lake. Many of you know that as Bugs Island. We're going to call it Kerr Lake. Good luck to Alden this year and all the tournament fishing that he's doing. Good luck to all the anglers fishing the upcoming tournament on Kerr Lake this coming weekend. Make sure before you go, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Also, you've been seeing the scrolling banner down at the bottom. Make sure you hit that link at the top of the description right below this video. Enter into that $2,500 sweepstakes giveaway if you haven't already. I don't know what's wrong with you, but if you're an avid tournament angler like Alden and myself, make sure you get into that. I promise you're not going to want to miss it. So thank you for joining this podcast. Be safe out there. From all of us at Revital Outdoors, thank you again. God bless, and we'll talk to everyone very, very soon.
Awesome.